Week 3 of the picks are here. Heather Park sitting in first place with a 1-game lead at 7-7. After I started 0-7, I went 6-1 last week, right back in the thick of it. Let's go to the picks. It's brought to you by Shaner Roofing.
We'll start off college game day going to the city of Knoxville. Georgia goes to Rocky Top as 4.5-point favorites against Tennessee. Jim.
Georgia has beaten Tennessee 8 straight times, all blowouts. So naturally, I'm picking the Vols. Georgia does not have the same NFL talent as years past, and the Vols are the most misunderstood team in the country. We think wide splits, spread offense. They run it. They play defense. Give me the Vols.
The one constant for Georgia, even if their offense may not have the playmakers, and you may not know some of the names on defense, is defense. And I know competition, got to take that into account, but they have given up 6 and 7 points respectively to this point this year. I think they go to Rocky Top. They're the ones singing Rocky Top, so give me Georgia.
I'll take Georgia as well. Georgia has a lot of things I like. Ugga, peaches, and gave the world Coca-Cola. I drink a Coke almost every single day.
A Coke or Diet Coke?
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Lots to take from the first 2 picks. I don't know why Georgia would be singing Rocky Top, John. And Jim.
Because they're trolling.
Talk about misunderstood. How about Gunnar Stockton? This is not some 2-star plucky walk-on. This guy was an elite Georgia quarterback recruit. Overheard a conversation with Jimmy and Stoney last week before I went to Oklahoma. Jimmy just had this smirk on his face and said, Georgia will be just fine. Georgia.
Hey, before we get to Tom, in rebuttal to that, Aaron Murray is a decorated Georgia quarterback. You know what he thought about this game? Disaster waiting to happen. So let Georgia Jimmy get all pompous and find out what happens.
Well, Murray was always an 8-4 quarterback, so who cares what he thinks? He doesn't know how to win. Kirby
What's
Smart,
Jimmy Powers' record?
When Jimmy's smirking, you better watch out. And the defense is back with Georgia, and you're not going to run on Georgia. You're not going to run on Kirby Smart. This team's going to play for the national championship against Ohio State, like I said in my overreactions. And Kenny Cott is allegedly sick, so I think Georgia will win for him.
Aaron Murray played toe-to-toe with Bama in a 1-2 game.
Did they win anything?
I do this.
Did they win anything,
Texas
Greg?
A&M. Texas A&M travels to Notre Dame. Texas A&M travels to Notre Dame. South Bend. Notre Dame's favored by 6.5. John.
I know this one was in College Station last year, and Texas A&M is going to be out for revenge? Question mark? No. I think this is Notre Dame. It's at home. They've had 2 weeks to prepare, and what we saw from C.J. Carr, he got much better throughout the course of that game. He was under duress. Miami's defensive line is much better than anybody thought, Texas A&M does not have that, so I'm going to go with Notre Dame.
I'm going to go with Texas A&M.
Good.
Yeah, very good. Just because I like the dog.
This is why
Revelation.
This annoys the hell out of me.
Last year, it was almost like a documentary on how they choose the next Reveille, and it was really cute. So I'm going with Texas.
Oh, little puppy dog.
So cute.
Hey, think long, think wrong, Heather. Like it. Desperation, the environment, and the extra bye week to prepare favor Notre Dame.
Boom.
I'm going Texas A&M. I think because Notre Dame runs the ball, it's going to be a low-scoring game. 6.5 is a lot of points for Notre Dame to cover, I think. So I think the game's close. Notre Dame wins, but doesn't cover.
My mom's side is Irish. Give me the Irish. 2 weeks to prepare with revenge on their mind.
Oh, are you really Irish?
Yeah. Fake
Two
Irish?
banks.
Fake Irish.
Of the Old Red Cedar, Michigan State favored by 20.5 over Youngstown State, the Penguins. Let's go, Heather.
When Colin used to have to travel for work, he always had to travel to Youngstown, Ohio, and always hated when he was gone, right? Like, he wasn't home with me anymore. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going with Michigan State, plus Sparty is far superior to the Penguin.
Plus, you had the location services, so you knew he was in Youngstown.
I mean, he could have been anywhere, but I did trust him that he was in Youngstown, Ohio.
State.
Which one?
Oh, Michigan State.
I'm going Michigan State here, too. They're an FCS team, and unless Jim Tressel's coming out to coach them again, I don't think they stand a chance to cover. I'll trust State in their offense here.
Last week built a lot of confidence. I think they continue that momentum and win the game big. Spartans.
I'm going to go clean sweep. Sparty.
Central Michigan visits the Big House as a 27.5-point favorite against mighty Michigan. The Michigan picks do not go well, Enterprise. I am not picking against a Central Michigan coach named Drink All. Give me the chips.
Anybody that goes by Biff, in my mind, is a DB. I think it's one of the biggest DB names that exists. And I don't think an interim coach is going to really try to run it up. If your own head coach is going to play that conservative, don't you think the guy filling in is going to? I'll take CMU in the points here. Seems like Michigan never covers in these games until I actually pick against them.
Who, me? The CMU alum? I'm up. As Lee Corso would say, strictly business. Michigan wins this game handily. Look, we got 3 quarterbacks sometimes in the same drive. We're not going to go in and bully a Big Ten school. I'll take the Wolverines.
I'm going with Michigan as well, and I think Chip Lindsey is going to open up the offense, and I think it's good. We're going to see more runs from Bryce Underwood. I think we'll see more deep passes by Bryce Underwood, and I don't think that Central can stop him.
You're going to say it's going to be fire up Chip.
Fire up Chip.
I'm going with Michigan as well.
To the NFL, Eagles 1.5-point favorites in a Super Bowl rematch at Kansas City. Gov.
Wow. Kansas City's going to start 0-2? Yeah, they are, because they're just too banged up offensively, and they don't have answers against that Eagles defense. I think the Eagles win this game. It's only 1.5. I've got to take the Eagles here, but man, starting 0-2 and Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be one of the big topics next week.
No, it won't, because it's not happening. I get the chance to bet Patrick Mahomes as an underdog. This is one of life's rare gifts.
Who's he going to throw it to?
It doesn't matter. It's Patrick Mahomes in a close game, getting points at home. You'd have to be crazy to bet against the Chiefs.
Mattered last week.
Blood
Mattered
magic.
in the Super Bowl.
Chiefs.
Josh Simmons, left tackle, didn't perform well in week 1. Don't think he does again either this week. Jawan Taylor for the Chiefs. I don't know why this guy still has a job. He is the most penalized offensive lineman. He was in week 1. He still is, and they refuse to protect Patrick Mahomes. What is the strength of this Eagles team? It's that defensive front. Even though they've got a lot of new players, they will have Jalen Carter back. Give me the Eagles.
Give me the Chiefs.
Good.
She took him last week, so.
A lot of writing off of the Chiefs early on here. Patrick Mahomes getting points at Gaha Field. Chiefs. The Falcons are at the Vikings. This line has moved up to 3.5 points in favor of the Vikings. Jim.
I think Penix is further along. I was impressed with him in week 1. JJ was up and down. I'll take the points. I'll take the Falcons.
I'm taking Brian Flores' defense against the young quarterback. I don't think Atlanta's defense is going to give JJ that much trouble, or Justin Jefferson, more importantly. The only issue that may pop up is, I believe, JJ and his fiance are currently in the hospital, and I don't know if they've given birth or they were just there beginning the process, and so he might be a little bit tired, but I'm still going with the Vikings.
But also could be really fired up.
Could be.
But
yeah.
That's exciting time. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Dad strength.
Wow. I'm
Could be
also
dead
going
strength.
with the Vikings.
Oh, because it's your people.
They
but,
are.
Yeah, it's another. They might add another one of your people.
That's awesome.
J.J. McCarthy runs notoriously hot and cold, even back his days in Michigan. Up, down, whip around. Give me the Falcones.
This is a super tough game to pick, I think. First off, we got a Penix-McCarthy rematch. How about that? Coming off, we just had the Super Bowl rematch game with the Eagles and Chiefs. Also, Joe Burrow against Trevor Lawrence this week, by the way. I had to get that all in. I'm going to go with the Vikings here, and I really don't have a good reason why. I just think being at home Sunday night, and I think their defense is a problem too, just like Green Bay's.
And finally, Ford Field, the Lions favored by 6.5 points as they host Ben Johnson and the Chicago Bears. John.
Backs against the wall. I'll take Dan Campbell and his team anytime, and so give me the Lions.
I do think the Lions will win, but I do think actions speak louder than words, and you need to show me what you can do, so I'm going to choose the Bears.
Lions need this one. Do it for Andy Isaac. F the Bears. Lions.
I'm very concerned that Heather took the Bears. Very. I'm still going to take the Lions. I think they win by a touchdown.
As Dan Campbell put it, we will win. And I'll add, they will cover. Ted Lasso beats Nate Shelley. Shout out Andy Isaac. I'll echo that sentiment. F the Bears. Those are the picks. 97-1.